So I'm a little stumped today with this. This was given to me by a teacher in Pennsylvania when I was there for the Pennsylvania pre-KK conference with SDE. And I had talked about the dollar store teacher challenge, and the teacher came up to me the next day and said, I found these at the dollar store, make a game out of them. I am not ashamed to admit failure. I, for the life of me, cannot come up with something for these. So comment below. I need your help. Comment below, send a message, send me an email, whatever. If you got an idea for these guys, these glasses, I want to know what it is. I can't think of one to save my life. But I do have something to share with you today from Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree has a ton of St. Patrick's Day stuff out right now, but also Easter stuff, getting ready for spring. So I thought, what better way than to kick off spring with some fun spring sensory stuff. Now, you can buy multiple of these. I just bought one pack of each to show you an example of what this game could be. There are tons of ideas you could do with these and things you have around your classroom that we're going to pull out and talk about too. So let's dive into these Easter egg carrots and these Easter egg chicks. All right, so this picture that you'll see right here was from my classroom years ago. I bought these little, I think I got them at Walmart originally, but these I found at Dollar Tree for $1 for 3 of them. Probably cheaper than I paid for them way back when I got the originals, but they're little Easter eggs that snap off. And I, like you saw in that picture, buried these in beans in my sensory table. Now those beans were brown. I don't know what kind of beans they were. They were brown and it kind of looked like dirt. And what I had the kids do was we stuck the carrots down in the dirt and they had to go through and open them. And inside the carrots were lima beans with letters written on them. So all I used was regular old dry lima beans, wrote letters on them, and the letters they found in the carrot would build a sight word that we knew. Now you could do multiple things with this. You could put your sight words in there and they have to record them on a recording sheet or cross them off a recording sheet or build them with magnets, whatever it may be. The little seeds of lima beans just made it add to the springtime fun. They're digging up in a garden. So it was just a tub with brown beans inside, dry beans, lima beans with the sight words on them on each letter. So we might put a C-A-N in here. They have to rearrange them to spell the word can, right? When they're done, my students knew that before you can dig up another carrot, you have to put the letters back in this one so we don't get them all mixed up. And then when they're all done, they get to rebury the carrots for the next group to participate in the activity, or however you're doing it, if it's small group, whole group, whatever it may be. Super simple way to do that. Right now, we mentioned that you could do multiple things with this. It doesn't have to be sight words. Maybe you're going to put different colored pom-poms inside there and they have to pull them out, sort them by color, count them. Each carrot could have a different number inside. You could take a Sharpie and label the carrot with a letter or a shape or some kind of symbol. On a recording sheet, have those same symbols with blank lines, and the kids have to pull out a carrot, count whatever items are inside, and record the number on the recording sheet. All right, so lots of things you could do with this. If you have another idea, comment below. Let's take a look at the next ones though. So the other types of eggs that I found are little chicks. Now, you probably wouldn't bury these in a garden like you would the carrots, right? But I thought these would be fun with spring and Easter, and maybe you're doing life cycle or hatching chicks in your own classroom, whatever it may be. I thought for Easter and spring, this would be a perfect time to get out these and those things that I know all of you collect, your Target dollar spot erasers. Now, I collect these, I hoard these. I have tools like nuts and bolt drawers on a shelf in my classroom, and there are drawers full of Target dollar spot erasers. I don't worry about changing them out for the season because I figured they're manipulatives no matter what, so my kids just go grab drawers. But for this game, you might want to use spring ones, because what you could do is inside the chicks, I've got my little bunnies here. I think I have chick ones back in my storage room. I just couldn't find them, but I've got little bunnies, right? These are little bunny erasers like that, and we could put a number of bunnies inside, put a shape or some kind of cue on the outside. They have to pull it out, count the bunnies on the inside, and then record that on a sheet, matching up the right chick with the right blank line, right? So many things you could do with this. You could put bunnies inside there. You could put, oh, here's some other bunnies I found too. These are larger bunnies. So you could even write on these erasers like sight words like we talked about with the carrots, or math problems, whatever it may be, right? You could add, subtract, sort. We could put in multiple different kinds of erasers if you want to get crazy and mix up your erasers and put them in. And your little ones would have to sort out the different types of erasers. You could also fill these with the pom-poms like we talked about with the carrots. Different colored pom-poms, they dump them out, have to sort them by color. Using tweezers for that too, for that fine motor grip would be great. Or I also got out beads and buttons, right? So I have these in our craft room back behind me here. And I thought, what better way to use just this little kind of, I don't know, one person's trash, another person's treasure, right? This kind of little junk to make a game. So I've got letter beads, I've got shape beads, I've got number beads. You could fill these with different kinds of beads. Sight words, number ordering would be great too. Like put in random orders of numbers. I just thought of that. I just thought of that one. Okay, so back it up. Let's empty the chicks and let's just put in number beads or magnetic numbers. But let's put only in certain numbers, maybe not starting at 1 or 0 and not going all the way to 10 or 20. Put in random orders. And this will be great for counting on and what comes next. So let's say we put in number beads that are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? The kids are gonna dump those out and they have to put them in order, but they have to understand that they have to start at 4. That is a huge skill that some of my kindergartners struggle with, figuring out where the number should start and then counting on. Great idea there to do with that. I just thought of that too. You're welcome. All right, so really that's about it. I just love that these are at Dollar Tree. You can get carrots, you can get chicks. Somewhere along the line, you can get these glasses that someone found for me. Again, I don't know what to do with those. That's gonna be up to you guys to help me out with. But these, so many different things you could put inside these to work on ordering, sorting, counting letters, sight words, number patterns, whatever it may be. I'm sure you have tons of ideas too. So if you're using Easter eggs that are shaped like this for something else in your classroom, whether it be a spring activity, I just thought of another one. Maybe put in different parts of the life cycle of a chick inside here, and you could put the different parts of how a carrot grows, like clip art pictures, right? Like the root systems, the leaves, the stem, the carrot, whatever it may be. You could put those different things inside there, and the kids would have to order the images in the order that the life cycle happens or the carrot grows. I just thought of that too. So I want to see what your ideas are. All right, so share below in the comments, send me an email, post an image, comment, whatever it may be. Tell us how you're going to use these from the Dollar Tree. Tell me how you're going to use these from the Dollar Tree in your classroom. Have fun.